Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Vakar Korpi from TFT Perspective, and today I am going to talk about the floods in northwestern India, occupied Kashmir, and Pakistani Punjab, and how it has affected the region. How was the weaponization of water by Indian policymakers projected before the floods, and what are the results? Has India laid the foundation for emergence of Palestine, and I would say confrontation of both the Punjabs of Indian and Pakistan, and maybe merging it with Pakistan, or we have yet to know about it after some time. Now, if you follow the statements by some of their military officers, especially retired military officers, like one of the Indian senior commanders, a three-star who served in occupied Kashmir as a senior commander, Mr. Dhillon, who poses to be a Sikh, but if you look at the Sikhs now in Indian Punjab, they are really abusing him. He had very clearly mentioned that India was basically planning water maneuver, using water as a weapon against Pakistan by holding whatever capacity India had in their dams and then suddenly releasing it without any information. This is, I think, I would say, water terrorism that he was talking, and he was not feeling anything bad about it. He was actually boasting that this is what India can do. Now, actually, what happened, and then we've seen Godi media like Gaurav and other guys on different channels, Republic, Times, now celebrating, destruction caused by floods in Punjab, not really, mentioning that actually Indian Punjab was even, I would say, even worse affected. So what happened that the India being upper riparian and controlling number of dams, actually because of mismanagement couldn't manage water. Maybe they had some design that they did, fill up the dams to their utmost capacity, and during high, I would say flood season, they release the water. But I think there were certain things which were out of control. For instance, the breach, or I would say partial destruction of Madhupur headworks, or collapse of Madhupur headworks on Ravi River, which is on the boundary of Indian Punjab and occupied Kashmir. This was a structure created by the British and was never affected so badly. So it means that there is a mismanagement. There is also breaches in Ranjit Sagar Dam, and then the structures which were built by Indian engineers. Actually, we have seen it. What has happened in Himachal, even Uttarakhand, and then you come to occupied Kashmir. How bridges and towns and cities and bands have been washed away by water. Pakistan, being the lower riparian, received a huge quantity of water, especially Punjab. This through the eastern rivers, that is basically Satluj, Beas, and Ravi. Although Satluj enters from mainly Sulman Ki headworks and affects southern Punjab, but still it could create an impact. But Ravi and I think Beas did create havoc in entire Punjab, Pakistani Punjab, and the Indian Punjab. And today, as we know, I think there are more than 23 districts, Punjab and Haryana, which are badly affected. Billions of dollars worth of crops, cattle, and properties have been destroyed. And people are now staring at how the breadbasket of India has been affected. Maybe it start affecting the grain supply to India. In Pakistani Punjab, there has been definite devastation along the river Ravi. You see even videos of Kartarpur, the holy site for the Sikhs, which was submerged underwater for almost 8 feet. And then government of Punjab and army came in and they cleaned it on a priority basis, which was appreciated. But I want to just, remind the audience regarding what is the sentiment in Indian Punjab. This is very important. Since mainstream media doesn't give any news, and so far even Modi has not said a word about devastation caused in occupied Kashmir and Punjab and even Manipur, the destruction because of Amit Shah's policy. Uh, the Sikh community is now very clearly coming up, mainly on the theme that whenever there is a shortage of water, the other states like Haryana, Rajasthan, and other than Punjab, although the main river pass through Punjab, are given priority, and Punjab is denied, its due share. We've seen, Sant Janai Singh Bhindranwale basically launching Dharam Yudh Morcha, and water was one of the major, reasons why he then went up to fighting the Indian state. The other thing that Sikh community is mentioning that when there are floods, then Indian government tries to actually save Haryana and Rajasthan, and the entire brunt of floods is basically left for the Indian or Eastern Punjab to bear. We have seen what has happened to even lowlands south of Coromandel range, Jammu, Samand, Kathua. There's a huge section. Jammu Tawi River was out of control. And even in the, I think, upper part Kashmir, lot of areas along north and south of Punjab were badly affected. But what the Indian media was doing, they were basically laughing at it. Uh, the other, I think, important thing that is being mentioned by the Indian Punjab people is that they consider that this is a joint or Sanja Dukh of, Nanda and Chadda Punjab. Basically, when they say Nanda Punjab is where the sun sets. If you are in Indian Punjab, the sun rises from that side or rises earlier in East Punjab. And this was caused by Indian government's mismanagement and maybe mischief, or you even call it water terrorism. So this is the kind of theme that Sikhs are now feeling. This is not really theme, but this is the feeling in Indian Punjab. There was some relief effort by the chief minister. The people are making fun of it. How food and water was being thrown from helicopter just for photo ops. There was another interesting phenomena that along the fence, because Indian and Pakistani Punjab have a border between them, and this is heavily fenced by India with the military fence A, B, and C type, which is considered unreachable. But river has actually breached it, and both sides are helping each other. So this is very interesting. There are videos that in case let's say the Pakistani Punjab people along the border had some higher grounds or had some forage fodder left for their animals, they were sharing it with Indian Punjab and vice versa. So there has been camaraderie between both Punjabs, which is being appreciated. So protection of six shrines along the Ravi River and priority given that Sikh Yatris and the functioning of that holy site should be given a priority was well appreciated. But the water maneuver, which was announced by India, even Modi Saab was talking about it, that they will starve Pakistan through shortage of water and then they'll flood it when there is excess water. There have been also heavy rains even in Punjab, which have added to the misery on both sides. But mainly, I would conclude to say that India has, because of its, I would say, suicidal policy and water terrorism, laid the foundation of, either Indian Punjab later on joining Pakistan or Khalistan coming up as a buffer state. Because Sikhs are even now saying that you should take this water war also to Gujarat and Rajasthan and fight all your wars there. They will not allow the Indian military to even operate in case of war. This is, we have seen same sentiment during, May's short war between India and Pakistan. So all told, we should keep our fingers crossed. Indian government is not at all budged or concerned about loss of life, property, and crops in Indian Punjab. And Sikhs are very, very furious. They are also demanding control over, the dams which are inside Indian Punjab. It means that dams on Satluj River and Beas and Ravi or the headworks, a lot of headworks are there in Indian Punjab because they feel that they should be, managing their affairs because this is their property. There's also talk of that India should stop using this absurd idea of using water as a weapon. Water should be allowed to flow as a natural course since the rivers are flowing for millennia. And yes, it should be stored for good purpose, but should not be used as a weapon. So I'm sure uh, Punjabis on both sides of border are watching Indian policy, and this maneuver is going to haunt India for decades to come. Thank you very much.